For some time after Lillian's death, Ruby carried Durango around everywhere that she went. At first he didn't say anything, but then one day Durango started to sing what would eventually become the theme song to Ruby and Durango.
Durango was a gift to me. You see, the horrible day when Lillian left us, I was coming out the stage door, and there was this beautiful little girl there with her mother, and I was still crying, and she looked up at me with, you know, these enormous brown eyes, and she handed me Durango, and she said, "Mrs. Ruby, don't you cry no more. You take my Durango, and he'll take care of you."
And Durango? Was he Lillian already?
You're a vulture. You know that? Preying on an old woman's memories like that. You're just an incredible bastard.
I find it odd that though just about everyone else Ruby has worked with has died in mysterious and dramatic ways, it's Lillian she chose to emulate in the form of Durango.
Oh, it's no secret that Lillian hated Ruby. Lillian was always jealous of Ruby's fame, even though Ruby tried desperately to carry Lillian along on her rise to stardom. Lillian was always the second banana.
Okay, that's a wrap.
Are you kidding me? She doesn't look like she's stomping on grapes.
Excuse me, I have things in my feet. I am not happy.
This doesn't even look like Italy.
I have scotch. Hello?
You know, I can stomp grapes. Why am I not in this scene?
It's not in the script,
But
Miss Lance.
why is Ruby in the script and I'm not in the script?
Can I get a towel out here, people, and my shoes? Where are my damn shoes?
The fights on the set went back as far as I Love Ruby.
This is the stupidest idea ever. Nobody's ever gonna watch this.
Bastards know I can't eat sugar.
I have chocolate on my boobs. I hate this job. Makeup!
Shivers! He's not paid to answer your questions. He's paid to get my shivers.
You know, I remember as a little kid watching your show, and you know, you had some great things there. You had the candy, you had the grape stomping, you had the going to
Grape
Hollywood.
stomping.
You went
Grape
to
stomping.
Babalu.
Everybody loves the
Yeah.
damn grape stomping. I can stomp grapes.
Dear, I'm potty. I loved working with Lillian. She was quite the prankster. Well, you've been to England. Why are you asking him stupid questions?
I thought that was the point of this stupid show, to ask stupid questions. It's a stupid question asking show, Ruby. We ask questions of stupid people
She's
for
very angry.
3 minutes, and then
She's
they
very-
say what it is that they want to sell,
She's
and then
very
we say, buy Coca-Cola! And then...
Yeah, the
and then-
Coca-Cola. Now a new diet Coca-Cola and new Coca-Cola, which I highly recommend. Try it today.
Lillian was terribly paranoid. She was so convinced that someone was out to get her because of how close she was to Ruby. I mean, look at the track record. A food services truck hits Mickey. Merle trips and falls into a lighting panel that should have been closed and was electrocuted, and which therefore knocked out the power of almost all of West Hollywood for the better part of the day. And then ever since the disappearance of Brucey Wagner, well, there was simply no way that Lillian was going to go out without a sidearm.
When Lil started carrying the revolver on set, always loaded and cocked and ready to fire, I was convinced that she was simply going to try to kill me. Of course, now she is Durango. There's no way she can hurt me now. Still, you can't really be too careful, so I keep Durango locked in a box at night, you know, under lock and key, you know, because you can never be too safe
So, in your opinion, do you think there's a real future for Ruby at this late age?
Oh yes, comebacks can happen, especially when you're a sock puppet.
Oh, of course. As long as there's show business, Ruby will have a future. I mean, people need to be entertained, and talent like Ruby's just never goes away.
I think Ruby is a little bit whacked out. But these days, people are into mediums, strange people talking to puppets. Who knows? It may work out.
I don't ever think that I will do television again. I think that, you know, that it is time to move on from that. That was my time. My time down there. And you know, I am happy with my life as it is now. And I think Durango is happy too, you know, for a puppet.
Hey, Mickey, that Ruby ear's got one sexy poopa.
I thank you for coming out and interviewing me and showing interest. I think it's just fabulous. And I think you're fabulous. And I think everything is just fabulous. So here's to you, America.
One last question, Ruby.
Oh, yeah.
So, is it true that you and Meryl Potts were actually having an affair? Is that why Lillian hated you so much?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. He wasn't always in the shed.